Architecture is a lot of things. It's the design of a home to the design of a city and everything in between. Design is not about spending more money. It's about value. And I think about how to bring high value to my clients in respect to their needs and project goals. I try to inject creativity and design-oriented thinking through a modern form-follows-function architecture. Architects pride themselves in making things more simple, discovering solutions, artistic integrity, and being shepherds of the built environment, where we all live. A perfect balancing act of engineering and art. I'm Sean Canning. I'm the principal architect of 1070 Architecture. The focus of 1070 Architecture is on modern design. Architecture is a combination of art and engineering. Not every architect understands construction in the same way they understand design. I'm the type of architect that has both skills. I grew up the son of an artist. My mom was a graphic artist, and my dad was sort of a handyman around the house. So I grew up drawing and also building decks and tree houses and remodeling bathrooms. When we're implementing the art, I'm usually working by hand. I think it's very important that architects work by hand before they bring the project into the computer. Working by hand is what gives us an intimate connection with the project. I use everything from pen to pencil to watercolor. All these mediums allow us to see different components of the project. So watercolor is a great medium. It allows me to study the shadows of a particular design. Light and shadow is very important for an architect. You need to explore it from all these different perspectives using different mediums. I consider myself the first generation of post-recession architects. I'm able to leverage the technology in a way that past architects don't. An example of that is the 3D modeling software we use. So most architects are going to present you a floor plan, and you have to base all of your design decisions off of these two-dimensional drawings. It'd be like walking around all day with your head looking at the ground. So the way we experience the world is actually in section view. So we're looking at the world in this direction rather in this direction. With the 3D modeling tool, I can cut sections of the design, and we can explore that design from the same views that we actually see the world. When I was learning architecture, I also learned sustainable design at the same time. It wasn't something I had to go back and reevaluate everything I learned in the past. It was something that I learned in tandem. So as a LEED accredited professional, I see the future of San Diego really using a lot of sustainable design techniques. There's no better example of a place where we can truly design indoor-outdoor spaces. And this is one of my biggest requests from clients. Architects are responsible for the built environment. This is everything that we live in on the micro scale, from your furniture to your house, on the macro scale to cities. A lot of people think architects design with walls and posts and beams. But really what we're doing is we're designing with negative space, because that's the space that people occupy. This is the space we feel. The legacy of architects is not really about us, it's about our work. I like leaving a structure in better condition than when I started. It's an incredible responsibility, because if you're going to build a structure, it has to remain for a long period of time. It's going to be there for decades. It'll be here longer than I'll be here. And it's important that you get it right. It's nice to think about leaving a legacy of modern architecture around San Diego and Southern California.